Hi Reddit, I'm using a throwaway for obvious reasons. I'm 30 years old, and my younger sister Lily is 24. We're not close anymore, not because of a fight or drama, but because we've just drifted apart. Actually, it's more like I've disappeared from her life completely. Let me explain. When I was 18, I got into my dream college. It was a top school out of state, not Ivy League, but close. I had a partial scholarship and planned to double major in biology and psychology. I wanted to be a researcher, maybe even go into neuroscience. I really believed I was finally getting a chance to do something big with my life. But that same week, our dad had a massive stroke. He survived, but it left him with serious speech and mobility problems. He needed full-time care, therapy, medication, everything. Our mom was already working 2 jobs, and now she had to handle all the medical stuff too. The night before I was supposed to confirm my spot at the university, my parents sat me down. They asked me to take a semester off to help out, just until things calmed down. I didn't even have time to think. I said yes. It was supposed to be temporary. At the time, Lily was 12. She had just started 6th grade. She was scared, crying all the time, and didn't understand what was going on. Mom was either at work or at the hospital, so I became the one who took care of her. I got her ready for school, packed her lunch, helped with homework, and stayed with her when she had nightmares. That one semester turned into a year. Eventually, the college told me they couldn't hold my scholarship anymore. The deferral fees were too high, and we couldn't afford it with all the hospital bills. So I enrolled at a local community college instead. I lived at home, worked 2 part-time jobs, one at a grocery store and one at a tutoring center, and took on the role of the backup parent. I drove dad to therapy, helped Lily with school projects, and somehow still passed my own classes. I didn't resent it. I loved my family, and I kept thinking this was just temporary, that one day I'd still get my chance. I stuck around for every big moment in Lily's life. I went to her school plays, waited in the car during soccer practice, helped her get ready for prom, and comforted her after her first breakup. I even helped her apply to colleges. By the time I was 21, I had a general psych degree from the local college. It's not what I dreamed of, but it was something. Around then, Lily started getting her college acceptance letters. One was from a small, pricey private school across the country. Our parents were thrilled. No one asked her to stay close to home. No one said, "We need you here." They encouraged her to go explore and follow her dreams. I didn't complain. I helped her pack, drove her to the airport, and hugged her goodbye. I was proud of her. At first, we stayed in touch, regular texts, calls, FaceTime on the holidays. She came home for Thanksgiving and Christmas those first couple of years. I sent her care packages and messages before her exams. But slowly, things changed. Her replies got shorter. Then she stopped replying. Then she stopped answering calls altogether. Her Instagram became a stream of happy posts, brunch with roommates, study groups, captions about finding her tribe and coming from nothing. There was no sign of me. No mention of the sister who raised her while our family was falling apart. Then, earlier this year, I saw her birthday post. It was a collage with the caption, "Couldn't have made it without my real sisters." She tagged her roommates. She thanked them for raising her and supporting her. I wasn't even mentioned. I couldn't finish the full story in this short video. The full story is on my channel and linked below.